Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 601 McKinley Parkway, the home of your Timon Tigers, as the Tigers look to advance in this quarterfinal matchup against the St. Francis Red Raiders. My name is Sean Galinsky. Alongside me, Matt Conklin. Matt, how are we feeling about this tonight?
Great.
Yeah, I feel great as well. So it looks like the Tigers are going to take the jump with Thompson, and the Red Raiders are going to take the jump with Reska. For those of you who don't know, in the regular season, the Tigers have swept the Red Raiders, and we will see if that continues to be the case tonight. As that is tip, and Mary gets it right away. There's Reed right off the jump. His shot no good, and Humphrey going to pull that one down. Humphrey looks to go coast to coast, trying to find an outlet. Doesn't. There's Thompson with a three ball. And he connects right away.
Great way to start a game.
And that's Moore now going to bring this up for the Red Raiders. He finds Dallas on the side. Dallas slashes into the paint. Backboard, no good.
Ooh.
Thompson rebound. And the Red Raiders have struggled against the Tigers this year, as we mentioned, going 2-0. And even leading when they're at Athol Springs, as there's Humphrey with another three, and he connects from deep.
Humphrey with the new braids in.
And here's Dallas. Cross pass over to Mary. Mary trying to find somebody. Finds Reed. Reed kicks out to Dallas. Dallas jab, drives inside. Over to Moore. Moore.
Great
high arcing shot, no good. And here comes the Tigers. Carlock going to pull this one out. Finds Thompson over to Humphrey. Swings it to Harrison in the corner. That falls. 3 for 3 for your Tigers so far behind the arc tonight. And a 9-0 lead with 6:37 left in the first. The Tigers are flaming hot.
That's how you start a game.
And it really is everybody getting involved. That quick passing, the swinging of the ball, and I mean Thompson, Harrison, and Humphrey all going 1 for 1 so far from behind the arc. That is a good sight if you're a Tigers fan tonight. And just a quick 30-second timeout for the fellas in black, the Red Raiders, coached by Brian Ferris, a popular name here at Timon for the student section. And here's Reed to Mary on the inbound. Mary's going to push this ball up. He finds Moore to Reed. The Red Raiders are trying to get up on the board in this one. The Tigers look to be in a zone defense. Kick out to Reed.
Oh.
His shot doesn't go. And that one does, though. So the pump fake, didn't like it, stepped in for the two and connects.
I believe Reed also didn't play in the last game.
Yes. So that's going to be definitely a new sight for the Tigers. That one is short by Thompson. Yeah, as you mentioned last time when they played here, actually at 601 McKinley Parkway, Reed was not present on the court. He was on the bench, and I do believe a hoodie and sweats. So that's going to make a effort or effective tonight is having number 34 for the Red Raiders back out there. Here comes the Red Raiders, finding a look.
Great defense by Alvin.
And that is a blocking foul.
I think he had his feet set.
It looked like that, but the officials saw otherwise. And not for nothing, I mean, having only 2 officials, it can hurt. I thought, at least for the playoffs, they were going to have like 3 officials.
Yeah.
And there's Reed, finds Dallas. Dallas is going to take a shot, and he airballs that one. Reska with the rebound, and he puts it back in. A 9-4 game right now with your Tigers on top with 5:30 left in the first. A pass to Thompson. Swings it back to Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find a play here now. Inside to Carlock. Step back. Mid-range. Doesn't go. Reska rebound. The Red Raiders are now going to push the floor. Dallas leading the charge. Over to Mary. Mary finds Reed on top. Reed's going to drive. His shot no good. Amun with the rebound. Here comes Harrison now. Harrison's going to bring it up to Thompson. Driving baseline. And good shot fake there. Follows Reska. And Thompson just connects with that one. Red Raiders now on the back on the offensive side. Almost a little bit of a sloppy pass there. However, Mary finds his way, or pardon me, that's Moore finding his way to the hole and good for the deuce. A very fast-paced team for both sides here tonight. There's Thompson with the mid-range. Thompson's shot doesn't go.
Just a little short.
Looks like Bienko for the Red Raiders is at the scores table ready to check in. There's Reed. Reed's now going to drive inside. Go up is Thompson. His shot doesn't fall. Here's Harrison now. Forced pass to Humphrey. No good. 2-on-1 break for the Red Raiders. Thompson goes up. That shot no good. Thompson playing some tremendous defense now for the Tigers. Here's Humphrey now. Going to pull this one out. Over to Harrison. Back to Humphrey. Driving baseline. And actually gets called for the travel. 11-6. 3:54 left in the first. Your Tigers on top. As it looks like Bienko comes in for the Red Raiders. And Stanishevsky's going to come in for the Tigers. I think Bienko came in for Moore and Stanishevsky came in for Munn. And foul will be called on number 5, the new check-in, Stanishevsky. His first of the game. And here comes Mary at the line now for the Red Raiders. He is a junior guard averaging 9 points a game, about 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.5 steals. As his first shot falls for the Red Raiders. Second is no good. However, Reska rebound and fighting for it are the Tigers. However, Bienko gets an outlet pass over to Reed. Reed finding Mary in the corner. Covered by Carlock. Mary's going to try and bring this back one out, and he does. Mary to the lane. Falling. Shot no good. Harrison rebound. Pushing up the floor is Harrison. He tries a mid-range. That shot was kind of forced and no good. Bienko now bringing it up for the Red Raiders. Screened by Reed. Mary in the corner inside to Reska. Backing down Stanishevsky. Shot doesn't fall. And it will be Tigers' possession on this one. And it looks like the Red Raiders are going to make another substitution. That is Neely coming in for Mary. So both guards checking out early for the Red Raiders with 3:09 left in the first. 11-7. Your Tigers are up.
I think they're starting to press a little bit here.
Maybe that's what it is. As Neely
some turnovers
comes in out of nowhere for that one. Bienko finds Neely. Wide open 3 attempt. Shot doesn't fall. That's Thompson with the rebound. Thompson drawing the foul as Bienko had a little bit too much of a pull of the jersey on that one. Here is Jacob Humphrey on the logo. Dishes off to Harrison. Ball is being swung around for the Tigers. Inside look to Thompson. To the lane. Left hand finishes. Kevin Thompson voids the contact and just goes hard working towards the basket. Neely, another 3. Shot's good. A 13-10 lead now for the Tigers. 2:15 left in the first. Push-up court pass to Carlock. He's stuck in the corner. Finds Humphrey. And that his pass is tipped. Here comes Dallas now up the floor for the Red Raiders. Reska tries tying it with this one. That shot doesn't go. Reska rebound over to Bienko. Bienko trying to find an open look. Finds Neely at the top. Red Raiders trying to tie this one up. And Harrison pokes it free. However, Bienko regains it. Neely, another wide open shot. His shot doesn't good. Reed to the net, working on Stanishevsky. There's Dallas driving, poked free by Harrison. Thompson to the lane. That is good. A very fast-paced kind of play there by the Tigers. Neely, spin move to the
Wow.
rack. That is good. And right now the Tigers want to slow this down as back-to-back possessions for each side was pretty fast pace. Cross-court pass to Harrison. Tigers swinging the ball around now.
Starting to slow it down a little bit.
Here's Harrison. Back to Humphrey. Swung to the side. Inside look to Thompson. Finish is good. Under a minute to go here in the first. Neely to the lane. Shot is good. Right now, Neely's making some acrobatic shots for the Red Raiders to keep this one going back and forth. Here comes Humphrey with the shot. That falls.
2 for 2. I'm pretty sure.
And Neely with another shot. That's no good. Harrison rebound. 10 seconds to go here. Harrison, left hand, finishes for the Tigers. 5 seconds now for the Red Raiders. 3 seconds. Neely jacks up a shot. Shot no good. And that will be the end of the first. 22-14. Your Tigers are on top with this one. A absolutely amazing first half for the Tigers, starting it out with a 9-0 run, forcing the Red Raiders to call a timeout, and then finishing with some fast offensive play to close out the first quarter of play. So Sean's solutions to the game for this one is staying alive. And no, that is not because of the Bee Gees. That is staying alive in the playoffs. So the quarterfinals, semifinals, and championship, and winning it are the Tigers' goal for this postseason, as per every team's are. Another one is ahead early, which the Tigers are ahead early, and that was a good shooting start for the Tigers. And finally, the records are 0-0 for every squad entering play tonight. And so that means right now 3-0 are what the Tigers are really trying to push for in these Monsignor Martin playoffs. And actually, a score update, the Nichols Vikings fall to the St. Mary's Lancers 63-61. And so St. Mary's advancing to the next round, and they will most likely play Canisius being the 5th seed. We're not too sure about the game going on at Kevin Moore Avenue with St. Joe's and Cardinal O'Hara, a 6 o'clock tip. But this one we have live coverage here for you. And here comes Jacob Humphrey, the star sophomore point guard for the Tigers. He finds Thompson in the corner. Thompson tests his luck again for 3. Shot no good. Humphrey rebound, puts up a floater. That's in!
Wow.
Stares down the big man Harrison for Franny's, and just a smooth, silky floater goes in. And a pass to Reed. Finds Neely in the corner. Neely trying to create a look. There's Humphrey getting his hands in the passing lanes. Bienko on the side. Inside pass to Harrison. Spin move out to Reed. Reed drawing inside. Delayed jumper on that one. Rebound. Red Raiders, no good. Harrison putting it back up.
Ooh,
And a jump ball. And that will be the Red Raiders basketball as Thompson puts his palm on top of Harrison for that one. And it looks like Munn is going to check in, for Stanishevsky. Back to the starting lineup for the Tigers. Here's Bienko now, inbounding the ball. And it looks like there's some confusion here.
What's going on here?
Not too sure. And I don't know
clock
what's
kept running.
Did it?
Yeah.
Apparently so. And it looks like we're all set now.
Well, there's a 0. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
And here's Moore. His shot no good. Carlock rebound. Harrison pushing the ball up now for the Tigers.
Ooh.
Stripped free by Moore. Here's Moore to the lane.
Wow.
Finds Neely. Up and under. Harrison
Wow.
finishes for the Red Raiders.
Some great passes right there.
Indeed. 6:45 left in the second quarter of play here. No look pass. Inside look to Carlock. Shot doesn't fall. Neely with the rebound for the Red Raiders. Here's Moore testing his luck for three. That connects. 24-19. Timon calls a timeout in this one. Their first of the game. And prior to the game, I caught up with senior forward Kev Thompson about his thoughts for this one. He said he's going to treat this one like every other game. And we just got an update, pardon me, 26-20. O'Hara is leading right now. Thank you, Jeff Pilarski, for that update. But as I was saying before, Kev Thompson, another question I asked him was, what was the concerns for the playoffs, more or less so the ring or the 1K ball? And he said, obviously, the ring, but also the 1K ball would also mean super, super special to him and his career here at Timon. It will be Timon off the inbound. 6:30 left in the second. 24-19. Your Tigers on top of this one so far.
Malachi Parker in the game for the first time.
Humphrey dishes it to Parker. Jacks up a corner three. Shot doesn't fall. Parker gets his own rebound. And trying to find the pass instead of the shot there for Parker. And Parker actually picks up that one. 2-on-3. And now this will set back to a 5-on-5. Humphrey driving, mid-range shot. That's no good. Neely rebound.
Just a little off to the left.
Cross-court pass to Mary. Shot doesn't fall. Harrison rebound. Harrison's going to bring this one up court. Finds Thompson. Thompson driving baseline. Pass over to Parker.
Good find.
Humphrey for three.
Ooh.
Oh, shot no good again.
They're finding the looks. They just can't seem to make them right now.
And
Good
good hands
pick.
by Humphrey. He finishes at the rim.
Great defense.
Energetic player as Humphrey screams out with emotion at the end of that play. And Reska comes back with his own two for the Red Raiders. A back-and-forth game so far in this one, folks. Tigers passing the ball around. Find Harrison in the corner. Inside look to Thompson. To the net. Drawing the foul. As Thompson will go to the line with plans of shooting two. Kev Thompson, a very, very well-performing free throw shooter for the Tigers. Plans to knock down both of these, as I do believe the official is talking to Harrison for the Red Raiders. And Thompson stares in at the net for this one. The first is up, and shot doesn't fall. Still a 5-point lead only for the Tigers. And it looks like Neely and Harrison will check out for the Red Raiders as Dallas and Reed check back into the game. And also a quick in and out for the Tigers as Humphrey and Harrison come in for the box out, and Parker and Munn are standing back for the Tigers as Thompson is set at the line shooting the second. That shot falls. So here's more for the Red Raiders, trailing by 6, trying to find a pass. There's Dallas. And there's Mary, stripped free by Thompson. Thompson going to the lane, some fancy dribbling. Harrison, good look from deep. Doesn't fall, Dallas rebound. And poked free, Humphrey to the net.
Blocking foul. Oh,
And no, actually, yeah. So St. Francis still trailing by 6 in this one. 4:30 to play in the second. Dallas now. Drawing the double team. Outside to Reed.
A
Moore.
deep
Long
shot.
range three. That doesn't go. Harrison with another rebound. Pass over to Humphrey. One more to Parker. Parker will drive inside. Pass to Harrison. Back to Parker. Tigers really trying to find a good look right now. Pass to Harrison. He'll jack up a three. And drawing
Foul.
the foul, so shooting 3 free throws. And Jaden Harrison at the line now shooting 3, as well as Rob Carlock looks to check in for the Tigers, and Humphrey looks to be in kind of a little bit of pain there with his right hip. Harrison doesn't knock down the first. So with shooting 3, there would be one more before the check-ins, as Bianco looks to check in for the Red Raiders as well. Harrison shooting the second of 3. That's good. And Jacob Humphrey checking out for Rob Carlock as he goes over to Dan the trainer to get some guidance on the right hip there. And it looks like Moore will be checking out, and Bianco will be checking in for the Red Raiders. Harrison on the third. That falls. So 2 for 3 at the line for Jaden Harrison and the Tigers at this one. 29-21, 4 minutes to play here in the second. And
Questionable call.
it will be Tigers basketball.
There you go.
Here comes Harrison now. With the absence of Humphrey on the court, Harrison will take the role now of point guard for these Tigers. Trying to find an open look. Red Raiders in a 2-3 zone. Carlock to Parker. Shot.
That's good.
Connects.
11-point lead here for the Tigers.
3:30 left in the second. Here's Bianco battling the press. Crosses it with Mary. Mary trying to find an open look. And that's,
Timeout.
oh, I thought that was 5 seconds.
Nope.
That looked very, very good, though. So timeout by the guys in black and Coach Ferris. So do we have any more updates on the Joe's
Nope.
O'Hara game? No.
Nothing yet.
So last we heard it was 26-20 O'Hara on top. And I mentioned this actually before the game. O'Hara has been red hot lately. That last week they beat St. Mary's and us in the same week. And St. Mary's and us are hopefully 2 playoff teams that can go to the semifinals, knock on wood. So Cardinal O'Hara, I can see as a team not to be messing with maybe. I mean, maybe they were taken a little bit too lightly in the regular season and finished off in 7th place. But in playoffs, as we said, it's a 0-0 record and anything can happen.
Everything restarts.
Exactly. So both teams will be welcomed back onto the floor in this one. Once again, St. Mary's defeats Nichols with a score of 63-61.
I believe a warning was issued to Coach Ferris. Yep.
So it looks like Coach Ferris is having some words for the Stripes today.
The Zebras.
And there's Bianco on the side for the Red Raiders. Bianco kicks out to Reed. Back to Bianco. Red Raiders trying to find a shot right now. Some empty offensive possession so far right now. And there's Neely. Finds Bianco, and that's 35 seconds. That's the shot clock, folks. And Harrison clapping along with the student section in this one, as Jaden Harrison loves the guys for in the student section. Always a crowd favorite as well, Jaden Harrison. Now the Tigers trying to kickstart their offense. Pass to Harrison. Driving. Floating shot. That shot's no good. Reska rebound. Logan Reska kind of quiet in this one so far for the Red Raiders. And there's Harrison with the steal. Harrison passes it to Parker, uses the body, and finishes.
Very acrobatic finish.
Pretty Parker. And here's Bianco now on the side. Reed thought about a deep three. Pass off to Bianco. Bianco driving. Kicks to Mary. Red Raiders looking for a shot here. Bianco calling out a play. 10 seconds left on a shot clock. Reska with the screen. Reed deep three. That falls. And Brendan Reed might just start connecting more from behind the arc, which is not good news for the Timon Tigers right now. Thompson finds Parker on the logo.
Ooh.
Miscommunication there for the Tigers. 34-24. 1:30 left to play in the second. Reed kicks it to Neely. Neely thought about a step back. There's Reed.
Backing down Parker.
Bianco outside for the Red Raiders. Screen coming from Reska. Pulls back. Screen from Reed. Bianco with some pressure. There's Reed now driving towards the net. Tipped free by the Tigers. There's Neely jacking up a three. That falls. So we are under a minute to play here in the second quarter. 34-27. Your Tigers are on top right now. Passes alongside. There's Thompson inside. Backing down Reed.
Wow.
Uses his body. And that's big boy work down there, folks.
His paint.
And kicked out by Neely. And here will be the Tigers now on the side right in front of their bench. And it looks like Humphrey's going to exit early from this half, as Humphrey just went, I do believe, back down to the locker room. So we hope that we see him in the second half of play here, as there's 30 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. Harrison on the logo, covered by Mary. Over to Carlock. Back to Harrison. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Carlock trying to draw something up. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds now. Harrison finds Parker, driving baseline, jacking up a shot. Munn rebound, puts it back,
Ooh.
and drawing the foul will be Alvin Munn with 3 seconds left in the second here. 36-27, your Timon Tigers are on top. And Munn looks to convert both at the line here for an even bigger lead going into the half here. The first shot is good for Munn. Lining up for the second is Munn. Carlock gets subbed out for Harrison in the box out. And here's Munn now on the second. His shot's no good. Harrison trying for the putback. No good. Parker, no good. Harrison, no good. And that will be the half.
Great half.
And that was one of my main things. Get ahead early, and that's what the Tigers did. So it is a 37-27 lead, and we will be back here after halftime. So stay tuned here on WTSJ. And welcome back to the second half of play as the Red Raiders are just coming onto the court with 20 seconds left in halftime. So strategies we've heard by Coach Rowe at half was crashing the boards and don't jump right away on the block attempts. I mean, we got guys that can block. Carlock, Harrison, even Humphrey and Thompson have all been known to send shots back. But sometimes the Red Raiders are kind of just going up and coming back down and not really putting up a shot. That and also, as we mentioned, the rebounds. So boxing out Reska, Harrison, and Reed and all the other Red Raiders under the basket. So play here will start with Carlock on the inbound pass to Harrison, and we are underway here in the second half of play in the Monsignor Martin quarterfinals matchup.
Humphrey is also not in the game currently.
I did see him come out of the locker room, though, so we'll see if Dan is still evaluating him or what's going on. And there's Carlock towards the net, off the glass, no good. Munn rebound to Harrison, driving, left-hand oh, my God. Wow. That was amazing. A very stylish finish there by number 3 for the Tigers. And here's Dallas now driving inside. Pass to Mary, to Reed. Back to Dallas. Dallas is going to drive. And foul called on Rob Carlock. And not a happy student section after that call. And here's Moore now going to check it out for the Red Raiders. Reed over to Moore. Moore to Dallas. Red Raiders swinging the ball around. There's Mary jacking up a 3. And he airballs the first shot for the Red Raiders in the second half. And here's Harrison now going to inbound this one to Thompson. Mary's in a 2-2-1 press. Carlock, right hand, doesn't finish. And here's the Red Raiders now back on offense. Reed jacking up a 3. Shot no good. Dallas put back. That is good for the Red Raiders. Once again in the 2-2-1 St. Francis. Here comes Dallas over to Carlock. To Harrison. Harrison, mid-range. High off the rim and no good.
No bounce.
Here's Dallas now, a 10-point lead for the for the Tigers. Rebound, Parker, and apparently he was out, they say. And it looks like Humphrey will be checking back in for Parker, as that is a good sign for the Tigers. And here's the inbound pass. Reed receives it. Out to Reska. Trying to find a look. Reska now driving. Inside. Blocked by Thompson. Here's Harrison now trying to control it. And it will be Red Raiders basketball, as Harrison could not handle that one. 2 minutes played here in the third quarter. 39-29. Mary to the net. Drawing the contact and will be going to the line for the and one opportunity. And that was a very fast-moving events, as Mary gets it right off the inbound and just goes coast to coast with that one. And Mary cans the free throw line shot. So a 3-point play for the junior guard. And here's Carlock now passing it up to Humphrey, beating the press. There's Carlock. Thompson recovers the basketball. Harrison on the side. Back outside to Humphrey. Thompson looking for a shot. Driving. Kicks it to Humphrey. Open look behind the arc. Doesn't go. Dallas rebound. Dallas is going to pull this one out. Finds Reed at the top. Reed. That shot is good. 39-35. 5:20 left in the third. Tigers up by 4 now. Here's Harrison driving. Kick to Thompson. Jacking up a 3. Shot doesn't go. Dallas now for the Red Raiders. He's going to find Reed again. Dallas on the side. Poked free by Humphrey, but 15 regains it for the Red Raiders. Mary up to Reska. Reska blocked by Munn. Back up by Reska and drawing the foul. And Logan Reska now going to the line, shooting the M1 opportunity, as Stanishevsky is going to be checking in for Munn in this one. Here's Reska now, putting up the shot. Shot is off the front of the rim. And there's Humphrey now with the ball. A 2-point game. Humphrey getting past the logo, over to Thompson. Over to Humphrey. Stanishevsky on the side. Feeds the ball to Harrison. Harrison thought about a shot. Back out to Harrison. One more to Stanishevsky. Over to Thompson. Corner three. Connects from deep. Tigers back up by 5. Mary to the lane. And foul will be drawn here on number 13, Rob Carlock. And that will be the Tigers' 4th foul of the half. And still the Red Raiders have none. So here's Sammy Mary at work for the Red Raiders at the foul line. His first shot is good. Now only a 4-point lead for the Tigers. 4:22 left in the third. Mary staring at the rim for the second. And shakes off the crowd noise and connects with the second of 2 as well. Here's Thompson. Over to Humphrey. Back to Thompson. Thompson. Tigers swinging the ball around. Outside to Harrison. Another 3 attempt from the corner and goes. A triple for number triple on the Tigers. And there's Mary fading away, connecting with the shot. Good follow through on that one. And here's Humphrey to the ground now. And that will be a foul on number 2. That is CJ Moore for the Red Raiders. And it looks like Bienko will be checking in for Moore and the Red Raiders. Here's Humphrey. Up to Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky. Forced pass to Thompson. Blocked by Humphrey. Here's Thompson. Pushing up the floor. Pass to Harrison. Driving baseline to Thompson. Inside look. And the foul. Kevin Thompson. And some extra words for Logan Reska and Kev Thompson. And it looks like Neely will be checking in for the Red Raiders. And Thompson will now be going to the line for the M1 opportunity after the word exchange between him and Reska. I wonder if that's going to be like that for the rest of the game, if some fireworks are going to ignite between these two sides. Right now, Tigers up by 7, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third. Thompson with the block. And actually, that's going to be a foul called, and Neely will be going to the line for the Red Raiders. So here's Neely at the line, chucking up the first. That falls. So now only a 6-point lead for the Tigers. 3:25 left in the third. Neely staring down the basket for the second. His second is off. Reska rebound. Putting up the shot. No good. Harrison saves it to Bienko. Mid-range. Doesn't go. Carlock rebound. And here's Harrison now for the Tigers. Pushing up the floor. Over to Humphrey. To Carlock. Driving inside. Right hand using the body. Doesn't go. Here's Dallas now. To the lane. Over to Reed. Reed. Blocked by Harrison. Harrison to the lane. Shot no good. Bomb pass to Reed. Reed pulling this one out for the Red Raiders. Slowing things down. Pass to Dallas. To the lane. Acrobatic shot. No good. And that will be Red Raiders basketball. 2:42 left in the third. Your Tigers up by 6, 48-42. Here's the pass to Reed off the inbound. His shot connects. 48-45. Here's Harrison now. Back to Thompson. Thompson crosses up Dallas. To Carlock. Thompson. Out to Humphrey. Humphrey on the logo now. 2:20 left in the third. Screen by Thompson. Humphrey trying to find a look here. Humphrey is going to jump in the middle. There's Thompson from range. Shot no good. Reed rebound. Back to a one-possession game now. Red Raiders trying to tie this one with this possession. Dallas to the lane. Shot's good. Dallas using the body to block off the contact from Humphrey there. And now only a 1-point lead for your Tigers. 1:45 left in the third. Harrison over to Humphrey. To Stanishevsky. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey trying to find a look to Harrison. Jacking up a three. Shot no good. Dallas bringing it up here for the Red Raiders. Hands it off to Bienko. To Reska. Stripped free by Carlock. Carlock to the lane. Using the body. No good. Stanishevsky keeps it alive. Carlock back up. No good.
That's time.
And it will be Timon's basketball. Yep. Amazing effort there by the Tigers in that one. So here comes, there's Carlock in the corner with the three. No good. And here comes Stanishevsky to Harrison. Shot. In and out. Thompson. And that will be Red Raiders basketball. And it looks like Mary will be checking in for Bienko and the Red Raiders. 50 seconds to play in the third. 48-47. Here comes Mary over to Reska. Reska, three ball. Shot doesn't go. Neely rebound, and that will be the Red Raiders' first lead of the game, 49-48. Here's Humphrey now. Humphrey slowing things down for the Tigers. 30 seconds left on the third. Stanishevsky finds Humphrey. Humphrey to Harrison. Harrison back outside to Humphrey. Just Adam Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky. Force pass. Neely to the lane. Neely shot up. Doesn't go. Harrison rebound. 10 seconds left here. Harrison to Humphrey. Three ball. Doesn't go. Reska rebound. 5 seconds left here. More. Last second shot. In and out. No good. And that will be the end of the third. 49-48. Timon Tigers are trailing by 1 to the Red Raiders. So the first lead for the Red Raiders come at the end of the third quarter. Is that a switch of momentum there going into the fourth?
I don't know. I'm a little lost for words right now.
Same here. I mean, the Tigers were up by 10 at half, up in the first quarter by 8, and then now trailing the third quarter by 1. And that will come down to the fourth quarter and what's really going to happen. I mean, will we see more shots being put up by the Tigers. I mean, the three ball has been working for them for the most part tonight. Right now, they're kind of stagnant on offense, really relying on that three ball instead of trying to work the ball around even more. And the Red Raiders are doing an amazing job on the glass rebounding. And we will see what goes on here in this one, as I do believe it will be Red Raiders basketball. And here's Neely going to inbound it for the Red Raiders. And fourth quarter is underway here in the Monsignor Martin High School Athletic Association quarterfinal game. Harrison strips it free to the lane. Shot no good. There's Neely on the side. Neely jacking up the three for the Red Raiders. Shot doesn't fall. Mary putting it up, and that will be out of bounds, as that was kind of a
desperation.
Yeah, really trying to force that one there. So here come the Tigers. Still in a 2-2-1 press. The Red Raiders. Harrison now receiving the ball. Pass over to Carlock. Carlock back outside to Humphrey. Humphrey looking around. Finds Harrison. Inside look to Thompson. Going to work. Blocked by Reska. Thompson regains it. And blocked again by the Red Raiders. Thompson strips it free.
It'll stay Timon's ball. I think he called that a little too early, in my opinion.
I think so, too. And once again, Reska and Thompson are getting into it. Like I said, and I said that earlier, we'll see how emotions and fireworks happen in this one. And something going on now with the officials. And it will be a jump ball here for this one. There's Harrison. Open look, blocked by Reska. Mary regains it. Just about a minute played here in the fourth and final quarter in this one, folks. Humphrey almost stripping that one free from Moore. To the lane. Reska going up with the shot. Shot no good. And a late whistle. So that will be Reska now at the line shooting the 2 free throws for the Red Raiders. And quite honestly,
very bad call.
That was very late in my opinion. I mean, the rebound was already the Tigers' ball, and it was already transitioning to push-up floor. And it was just very late. And both sides didn't really hear it either. And there's Reska connecting on the first. So now a 2-point lead for the Red Raiders. Exactly 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Shot number 2 falls. 3-point lead for the Red Raiders. Here's Thompson now. Up to Harrison. Back to Thompson. Thompson over to Humphrey. Humphrey backing down more. Trying to find a look. There's Thompson inside. Over to Harrison. To the lane. Drawing the foul.
Way to get to the line.
And it looks like both substitutions will be made for each side as Harrison stares at the rim ready to attempt the first. And shots off. So Mary will be checking out, and Dallas will be checking in. Stanishevsky will be checking out, and Parker will be checking in. Here comes the second shot for Harrison. That shot falls. So only a 2-point game now in this one. There's Reska on the side. Tipped pass by Humphrey. Reed still gets it. Reed, step back. Looking around for a shot. Passes off to Neely. Outside to Dallas. Dallas, spin move on Humphrey. Good defense by Humphrey here. There's Moore now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Moore to Dallas. Dallas trying to create some space. Stuck in the corner. Finds Moore. Moore, step back three. That's no good. And Parker now will be pushing up here for the Tigers. Pass over to Thompson. To Harrison. To Humphrey. Jacking up the three.
That's good.
Falls. And the Tigers are back on top, leading by 1 tonight, folks. Neely, little floater. Doesn't go. Harrison, rebound.
Foul on Neely.
So Neely checking out, and Mary will be checking in. And right now the Tigers have 6 fouls, and the Red Raiders have 4. And we will see if that plays a difference in this one. So the Tigers only have 1 to give, while the Red Raiders can really use these freely. And here's Humphrey for the Timon Tigers. Harrison to the lane. Doesn't go. Carlock, rebound. Kick to Parker. Jacking up a 3. Doesn't go. Reed, rebound. There's Reed. Finds Reska. Doesn't like the 3 opportunity. Outside to Reed. And here are the Red Raiders now. Moore. Over to Mary. Mary now driving inside. And that will be a travel called.
Great call. That would have been a big difference if that travel call wasn't called.
And timeout by the Tigers. So up by 1 with 5:03 left in the 4th quarter. And it will be Timon's basketball due to the traveling call on the Red Raiders. And are you excited for how this one's going to finish?
I'm shaking in my boots.
I mean, I would like to see the Tigers obviously win, but like this one's just gonna come down to the wire for sure. And I don't know what to expect, and we'll see what will happen as the student section is fired up, and Dr. Newton and Coach Finn are both down there trying to settle them in. So 5:03. And actually, we just got word St. Joe's beat O'Hara 59-52. So right now, it would end up being Canisius taking on the lowest seed, and then the 2 middle seeds playing each other. And either way, both of these teams, no matter who the winner is, would be on the road. So we are back under play here. Passing back and forth. Thompson finds a look to Carlock. Parker didn't like the 3 shot. Outside to Humphrey. 4:50 left in the 4th as there's Humphrey to Harrison. Back outside to Humphrey. Humphrey to Harrison. Didn't like the long look 3. Harrison swings it to Parker. Knocking down. No good. And that is Thompson on the floor. Bringing it up.
Timeout, Coach Rowe.
Really, really well called timeout there by the man in green for the Tigers. That was crazy. I mean, rolling around on the ground, didn't really know what the call was. I thought Dallas traveled. Thompson looked like he started to travel by getting up with the ball. But Coach Rowe calling the timeout and forcing the Tigers to get the ball back. So 52-51, and it will be a 30-second timeout. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left in the 4th. And right now, Coach Rowe and the crew leading the team in white, right now discussing a play call or play setup for this next possession. Once again, Timon, 6 fouls, 1 more, and they force the Red Raiders in bonus. While the Red Raiders are sitting there on the board with only 4. So they do have some fouls to give, to say the least. And we will see if they want to use those now like try to place careful now so then maybe they have some for later, but we will see how that pays out as here both sides are now coming back onto the floor in this one. Humphrey inbound to Thompson. Thompson screened by Carlock. Thompson kicks to Parker. Looking around. Creates some space. Thompson, 3-ball. That shot's long. No good. Reed, rebound. And here's Moore. Bringing it up for the Red Raiders. We are just about halfway through this fourth quarter. Reed swings the ball to Dallas. Dallas is going to drive baseline. Shot up. And once again, a late whistle.
Wow.
A late whistle.
That was awful.
As Dallas will now be putting the shots up, shooting 2 for the Red Raiders. And that will be the Tigers' 7th foul. So right now they are forcing the Red Raiders into bonus. And the first shot's in. 52-52. And it looks like Neely and Bianco will be checking in. Neely for the shooter and Bianco for Moore. And here's the second now for Dallas. At the line. Shot no good. Humphrey rebound. So back to a tie game. Harrison receives the pass. Over to Parker. Back out to Harrison. Back out to Humphrey. Tigers are going to slow down in this one. A tie basketball game late in the fourth quarter. There's Parker now. Swinging the ball inside to Thompson. Tip pass to Humphrey. Humphrey driving baseline. Blocked by Reska. Dallas now pushing the ball up here for the Red Raiders. Hop, skip, jump. Out to Bianco. Reska to Reed. 3-ball. Doesn't connect. And that will be
Timon ball.
Off the Red Raiders. And Neely will now be checking in for Dallas and the Red Raiders. 3:26 left. And the trainer over there at the Red Raiders mopping things up on the court. And here's Humphrey now for the Tigers. Humphrey passes it to Parker. Parker back out to Humphrey. Harrison trying to find a look. There's inside to Thompson. To the lane.
Foul. Travel.
And travel will be called as he slipped there. You could tell. So we'll see if there was a actual slick spot there or what happened. Because it didn't even look like he traveled. He kind of slipped first or maybe was shoved.
Slid, yeah.
And here come the Red Raiders. Neely in the corner for a 3. Neely driving, floating shot. That's no good. Carlock rebound. Carlock up to Humphrey. 3 minutes left to play in this one. Thompson now to the net. And that will be a charge. And Thompson gets another foul.
I believe that is his 4th.
I do believe that is his 4th. 2:50 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson now has to play very diligently. I mean, 4 fouls.
I remember last year in the championship against St. Joe's, fouls against Jameer were one of the
they were
biggest
brutal.
issues we
They were
had.
brutal for him. And here are the Red Raiders. Mary to Neely. Neely's shot is good, and the Red Raiders now have a 2-point lead. To Humphrey. Over to Harrison. Picked up by Mary. There's Parker. Out to Harrison. For the lead. Doesn't go. Rebound Tigers. And out of play. And it will be St. Francis basketball. And a very high energized game in this one with St. Francis up by 2. There's Mary to the lane. High bounce, doesn't finish, and foul. As he really was confident with that one. I mean, he went right up to the rim, but just couldn't finish on that. And still trailing by 2 are the Tigers, 54-52. Here's Parker, off to Humphrey. Swung it to Carlock, jacking up a 3. Shot doesn't fall. And a questionable shot there. Carlock not known for his three-point shooting.
If it's open, it's open. You got to take him at this point.
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Thompson steals it. Thompson up for the dunk and slams it home. And the Tigers are now tied with the Red Raiders. So maybe some momentum will be acted here for the Tigers as Reed is tipping with it again. Right now, a timeout called by Coach Ferris. 1:38 left in the fourth. And Timon and the Red Raiders are tied.
I'm glad Kevin took that pretty safe when it came to throwing it down. He could have dunked that a lot harder, but
yeah, exactly. He just needed to just
safe.
put it through. That's all he had to do. He didn't have to do too much with that one.
Great decision.
So 1:38 left. Timon 8 fouls. Franny's 5 fouls. 54 all in this one. A full timeout called by the Red Raiders. And I'm right now very energized for this one. I mean, I don't know how you feel, but whatever each coach is drawing up has to be a winning strategy at this point in the game. I mean, late in the fourth quarter, tied basketball game, and I can't wait to see how both teams perform in the final minutes of this one. And a long minute timeout, but the Tigers look to be ready, set, go in this one. As Humphrey, Carlock, Parker, Thompson, and Harrison will take the floor. And for the Red Raiders, it will be Dallas, Reska, Neely, Reed, and Mary taking the floor. Pardon me, that's Moore. I thought it looked like Mary. Mary's actually on the bench right now for the Red Raiders. And here's Dallas now on the inbound. The Red Raiders trying to create a shot here. Some good defense. Parker
Throwing it away.
tips it to Harrison. Harrison finishes at the rim.
There you go, Jaden.
Humphrey to Harrison, and the Tigers are back on top in this one. Pressuring the defense. Dallas falls down. Over to Neely. Close out by Parker. Inside Reska. Poked free by the Tigers. Parker picks this one up. Parker to the lane, to Humphrey. Harrison to Thompson. And foul.
Opportunity to make it a 2-score game here.
Thompson very physical in this one. 56-54 with a minute left to play in this one. Can we get a fix on the camera? Thank you. Thompson zoning in for this one. He stares at the rim. Locking in. Doesn't connect on the first. As Mary is checking in for Dallas. And here's Thompson locking in on the second here.
That's
Number
good.
2 falls. 57-54. Minute to go here in the fourth. Some pressure drawn to Neely.
Timeout. Coach Ferris.
53.8 seconds left. And the student section is getting very noisy for this one, and it will be on the side here as this is a full minute timeout. 57-54. We thank you all for joining us in this one, as this was the latest game in the in the quarterfinal matchup, and it's 57-54. Tigers on top. It is St. Francis ball on the front side here. Timon has 8 fouls, and the Red Raiders have 6 fouls, so 1 more, and the Tigers will be in single bonus. And both sides trying to come up with a last-minute strategy here under a minute to play in this one. And we've seen the Tigers come out in fast pace, a 9-0 run to start the game. The Tigers were up by 8 at the end of first, up by 10 at the end of 2, and then at the third trailing by 1, 49-48, and now it's 57-54 with a minute left in the fourth. Timon up, but it is the Red Raiders basketball. And it will be Reed, Mary, Moore, Reska, and Neely for the Red Raiders, and Thompson, Carlock, Parker, Harrison, and Humphrey for the Tigers. As here comes the inbound pass to Moore, and we are underway here in this one. And there's Reska on the side. There's Reed jacking up the 3. Shot no good. Harrison, rebound.
I think that was a very questionable shot there from
There's
Reed.
Thompson. And
Timeout,
timeout called
Coach
by
Rowe.
Coach Rowe. 32.6 seconds left in this one. We apologize. Somebody's sitting in front of our scoreboard camera. So 57-56. And all right, that's a little bit. All right, that's a little bit better. All right. So a full timeout by Coach Rowe and the crew. Ball on the side here. Timon's possession. Still up by 3. And what do the Red Raiders do here? They have not one more foul to give. If they give them one more foul, it's in the bonus. And right now, the Tigers, not their hottest shooting spot from the free throw line here tonight. Thompson, 2 for 4, I do believe, or even 3 for 5. And even Carlock hasn't hit one. And then Harrison, I do believe, is 1 for 2. So who do you go for if you do need a foul? Because right now, nobody's dominant from the stripe tonight for the Tigers.
I don't know.
Because usually Thompson is pretty good from the line. Harrison is pretty good from the line.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, exactly. But you don't know who exactly, because that's the other thing. You don't know who the ball's going to. Timon has many different options. Thompson, Harrison, even Parker could get this inbound pass. And here's Humphrey now on the side, and the inbound will be to Thompson. Feet inside. Oh! And a very bad football-like hit on that one as Humphrey collides to the ground.
Ow.
Oh, man.
Is that a flagrant or what's going on here?
He hip-checked him. It was that simple. He hip-checked him.
Who delivered the hit? I wasn't really paying attention.
I do believe it was. I don't even know, honestly. If somebody could maybe rewind that or something, because, yeah, I have no idea who even hit that or who even hit him. Humphrey is still on the ground right now. Dan really checking him out, and that was a not necessary play, to say the least.
It was Dallas who came in for the hit.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15?
Dallas came in for the hit on that one. So shout out Angelo Montez for sending us that. Because that was a very, very dirty play, to say the least. I'm not sure what that is going to end up being, whether that's a flagrant or not. And Humphrey is now back up on his feet and walking towards the bench. And it will be a full Tigers timeout. Actually, Dallas wasn't even on the floor.
No, it was number 15.
I don't think so, because Dallas wasn't on the floor.
It's in the video. Number 15, you see right here. That, hold on.
Yeah?
You can,
all right.
You can tell it's him.
So, Apparently, yeah. For now, we'll say it's Dallas.
Right there.
Yeah, all right. That's Darnell Dallas, the senior number 15, laying the dirty hit, to say the least, on Jacob Humphrey. So right now, this Timon student section very fired up, and Humphrey's going to be back up on the court to take these shots. So clearly he's okay.
I don't think he's okay. I think he has to shoot the free throws.
Either way, 29.6 seconds left. 57-54. Humphrey at the line. He looks a little startled at the line. I'm gonna say that. And here's Humphrey now on the first. Shot number 1 falls.
2-score game.
Very loud applause there as Humphrey makes the first. Humphrey lining up for the second. Shot number 2. That's good. 5-point game. 59-54. Neely in the corner.
Wow.
Shot falls for St. Francis. And a quick timeout by Coach Brian Ferris. 24.6 seconds. A off-balance, amazing shot there by number 11, Jeremiah Neely, for the Red Raiders. A sophomore. He's 6'1", 200 pounds as a sophomore, and he's really has had a great performance for tonight. I was at a loss for words there because just his performance from behind the arc has really hot-started this Red Raiders basketball team. So both teams now in the bonus, as that was a quick 30-second timeout, 59-57. Timon gets the ball underneath Red Raiders' basket. And don't forget, the inbounder can move on this. So I do believe the Red Raiders will still be in that 2-2-1 press, maybe even man pressure here. But the Tigers will try and fix this one. And it will be Moore, Mary, Dallas, Neely, and Reska in. Kind of a quicker line for the Red Raiders. And Humphrey, Carlock, Parker, Harrison, and Thompson in for your Tigers. Humphrey now on the inbound. Pass to Carlock. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey now pushing the ball up. And foul will be called on number 5, Sammy Mary, putting Humphrey back to the line.
Is it 1-1?
Yeah, no, it's 1-1. Both teams have 8 fouls. And Dallas checking out and Reed checking in. And here's the first shot in the 1-1 opportunity for Humphrey here. Knocking down the first. 60-57, 22.8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is crunch time, folks.
This is very crucial.
Humphrey at the line, getting ready for the second. Shot rolls in and out. Reska rebound. Mary bringing it up for the Red Raiders. To Moore, jacking up a 3. Shot falls. 13 seconds left. Humphrey up to Parker. Parker falls, slips to Harrison. Harrison to the lane. No foul. Thompson, last second shot, no good.
A foul called. Foul.
Foul.
Ferris just smacked the door. Oh, my God.
And Logan Riska on the contact. And Kevin Thompson will be forced at the line with 1.8 seconds. Tie basketball game in this one. And time out, Red Raiders in this one. And here's the timeout is being broken up. Or no, actually it's a full timeout. So here comes Kevin Thompson at the line, getting ready to shoot 2 with 1.8 seconds left. 60-60. Red Raiders have 9 fouls. Timon has 8 fouls. And here's Thompson ready to shoot the 1-and-1 opportunity.
No, it's 2 shots.
Was he in the shooting motion?
I believe it was the shooting motion.
Was it? Okay, so maybe we'll see. Because he might have been. We'll see if he is attempting to. So the senior captain number 24, Kevin Thompson. The game relies on his shoulders in this one, folks. And the captain, Kevin Thompson, is staring down the rim, set for 2 shots. Thompson zoning in. Cans the first. 1.8 seconds left.
One more.
61-60. And Coach Rose telling his crew no fouls.
Absolutely none. Nothing.
Thompson zoning in on number 2 here. Shot falls. Here's the inbound for the Red Raiders. Reed finding the inbound. Bomb pass to Reska. Last second shot.
No good!
And
Timon wins!
Win. A very close game, 62-60, as your Tigers come away with this one, as the Red Raiders are stunned by that one. And no words for the Red Raiders in this one, as Neely goes down. Same with Mary. A heck of a game here on both sides, as this one closed out to be a 62-60, so a fantastic Tuesday night. Canisius will take on St. Mary's at Canisius this Thursday, and then the Timon Tigers will travel to Kenmore Avenue to take on the St. Joe's Marauders. For all of us here at WTSJ, for Nikki Threads, for Brendan Riley, for Matt Conklin, I'm Sean Glinsky. Have a good night, and we'll see you Thursday at St.